And then we'll probably go back to, like, killing people. If we can. It doesn't look like that's gonna happen, though. Hello, you bloody pirates. Don't be a problem for me or I'll kill you. They don't have anything new that I want. These are definitely... they're still pretty profitable. We have a lot of heavy machinery we could sell them. But double the profits. But, you know, we're probably not going to. What do you have for sale? Nothing. That's good. Hello, Underworld. It's a manageable target. It is... what else you got? We're not going after the Persian League. What do you think I am? Someone who goes and murders his own people? Alright, so... we have a freelance administrator and some other things. Let's head back to Cologne. Or we can get our hands on some other things. Hello, you. You're way over there. It's not too bad. You have a lot of nice ships. With enough smaller ships, we should have no problem taking you down. Let's buy these on the black market. They still sell... Dawn doesn't buy them for as much, but, you know, still good. Oshibres wants them for a lot more. We actually need to head over to Oshibres next. So let's head over there. Alright, so our allies are attacking the church bloods. Alright, so we're going to slap some of these on our ships. We might slap some hammers on there as well, just so we have torpedoes. These are nice. We can get a double hammer. There are no double hammers that we have, though. Okay, it's cool. So we don't have those, so we need to head over to hammers. Now we can get these for cheaper. And you got to just go with what you can get your hands on. We also need some point defense on a lot of these. However, this one sort of has our general setup here. We're going to want reinforced bulkheads, adaptive phase coils, adaptive phase coils, reinforced bulkheads. That should be okay. Oh yeah, we also want to restore these if we can. Just so we can get those demods off them. Because increased maintenance, that adds up over time. Right, so our template for afflictors that I've made. We can go... we're going to have an officer on this one, though. We're going to want to transition these back over to here. And then this will get those, and we'll be able to just put more points into whatever. Okay, so we want the officers here, so we don't care about reinforced bulkheads. We do want the adaptive phase coils. And then I think this goes up to 13. And that goes up to 10. Alright. Now, you have the reinforced bulkheads, that's good. The reinforced bulkheads are actually super important if we... if there's not an officer on there. Like, absolutely ultra super important. Let's get this up to 13 or so. Let's dump the rest in where we can. This is okay. This and... Okay, so what do we do with this one? 13.7. Let's maybe bring those a little closer to each other. That should be fine. You're 12.10. Okay, we are missing something. Oh, we're missing another antimatter blaster. In that case, we're moving that one up there. What can we put on there? I don't think anything. Okay, so... let's see, those are all fine. That's fine, we just want it unified. So that we don't accidentally fire stuff weirdly. So what is it up here? A and B missile first. So A and B missile first. Okay, that I think that all looks fine. Cool. Alright, so our fleet has grown a little bit. And it's time for us to go make some cash. We have a bunch of supplies again. So that's good. We could make more supplies by ferrying these back and forth to Dawn. They still won a lot. Let's see. Sindri and Dictat. There's a raid against the Letic Church. We can go murder this guy. Lindsay Mendoza, notorious pirate. These can't be scary, but we can take them out pretty easily since we have a lot of ships. Our stuff isn't optimal, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's go over here, make some cash. We still have this, you know, costing us, but, you know, that's okay. I think when you change them to autonomous, they would turn off hazard pay. So I'm not too keen on granting them hazard pay just yet, on autonomy just yet. Alright, let's sell. Oh wow, you guys really want these now. We'll sell you those. We will pick up more of these. Ferry those back to Coulon, and what else we can get from them? We have more hammers. Hammers of blood. Let's take these back to Coulon. Because money is good. And we'll see what we can do from there. Alright, so I want to sell these. And I want to buy those. Cool. Sounds good. Let's get some of that. And I don't think there's anything new. Oh, they have some double triples now. And Reapers. So, that's good. That means their inventory just reset. So they might have some new ships that we can also pick up. Anyway, let's go over here. Okay, that's nice. What changes? We add those. And points go down a little bit. Okay. So far, we're doing fine. I don't know what changed. Can I undo? Oh, it just equaled them out. That's all that happened. Just equaled those out. Okay, so we can get some Atropos there. I'm actually looking at the double Atropos and thinking I want that. Because, you know, that at least gives it some extra options. It does cost more, though. That is the only downside. It costs a few more points. And how many are there? 3? Well, it's what it is. I think we should still be fine. Okay. And you. Let's see. We need energy. Still not a whole lot there. Okay, let's restore this guy. There's a skill that will let you get rid of demods slowly over time. We don't have that skill. There are some double hammers around here too. They're nice. They cost 2 ordnance points instead of 1. So who's still using just hammers? You're still using just hammers. So if I do that, I can now give you double hammers. And you're good to go. And you're using those, so I'm going to give you double hammers instead. That seems good. Alright, let's move this down here. Heyo, how's it going? Hello and welcome to the stream, guys. So we are doing an all-phase fleet playthrough. And yeah, we want to try and keep demods off of all of our stuff. I think this is like maybe somewhere around the 5th hour so far. Grand total. So, we have a bounty from Tri-Tachton. Yeah, we could go over there. Let's go over there first. Because we can kill a bunch of people. And yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. Yeah, it's been a while since, I think the last time we did a full phase fleet was with Big Ship Energy on YouTube. It's... oh, nice. We were using... let's see, what do we want to do now? We don't really use these. Damn. Okay, we can do that. What is it? Are you playing mods with, like, super capitals? Like super capitals and dreadnoughts? Are you using mods that do that? Or like, I don't know, like the Star Wars mods? Where they have, like, super Star Destroyers and stuff? That are, like, the size of the map. No, we got some cash in there. No commissions allowed outside UAF, but only to unlock the queens. So the game is pretty brutal on money. Yeah, makes sense. And we got this guy. Wait, okay, so he is running. Let's harry the retreat first. Let's harry the retreat again. Big dreadnought, but it eats lots of resources. Yeah. Carry their retreats. We're just making their ships worth less and less and less, so that we can then just kill them with a single ship. And I also assume that if you sort of set it up wrong, you can have some pretty big problems too with those huge ships. My assumption is they turn it like, I don't know, a degree an hour. Okay, now they're not running anymore, so they want to fight. Okay, sounds good. They're just like, I'm done running. He's ready to die. Of course, most of their ships are just falling apart too, so I mean that's nice. Combat readiness 50%, 28%. Oh, you poor useless creature. His engines already gave out. You know, we really should have debuffed him before we did that. Oh well, we can do it now. Yeah, it's like, if I remember correctly, one of the reasons we stopped using dreadnoughts in real life is because they were too resource intensive. I know, there's harpoons coming in. If you want to see something really funny, like, oh, they're retreating. They're not allowed to leave. What do you think this is? Let's see. Yeah, if I remember correctly, one of the reasons we stopped using dreadnoughts in reality is they were just really too expensive to keep fielding, and then if we used one, it was basically like committing the equivalent to so much more than the enemy would have to. And let's see, I guess just some more context. I remember, check out Space Engineers, by the way. So there's this channel that does a something where they have factions within their they have factions within people who are on the server and the forums make their own ships and then go to war with each other in like this sort of like, I guess, D&D-esque map is how they've described it. And they also bring in the idea of some factions were really dedicated to dreadnoughts and stuff, and then some factions weren't. And they ended up with the smaller factions would occasionally be able to win against the larger ones, because the larger ones had to dedicate essentially dreadnoughts to single fights, and then that was where the fight was. That's where the forces were. But, you know, all kinds of little things. What are you? Let's go. You're not allowed to leave. Get over here. Get over here. You're all going to die down here. Let's do this. We're not flying anything. Good. What? That sounds unbalanced. And as we know, Starsector is an incredibly balanced game. Okay. Rare and expensive. Ooh, we have a carrier. We should go deal with that, like, as soon as possible. Even before we go kill this mudskipper. Oh, yeah, that's right. We don't have the officer on here who has that one ability, and we don't have it anymore, so... Gotcha. Alright, I mean, sounds like it could work. Let's see, we want to go take these guys out. Okay, the Shade's doing his job, taking out stuff. And the Hound is out, so that works. Mudskipper's down. Excellent. Yeah, I never really understood the appeal of like really big slow ships. I remember I tried using them once, and then I was just like, this is awful, and then never used them again. But you know, different people like different things. Then they're probably not balanced. Oh good, you didn't kill yourself. Excellent. Like that's kind of the thing, like if how the usual balance has been with most ships in Starsector is they have to, like, the bigger they are, the slower they tend to turn. And so you have the sort of this rock, paper, scissors thing going on, where you have like frigates who can be actually legitimately dangerous. Like, I've used some, but they just lagged my game too much, so I stopped using them. Like, once upon a time, I had a I had like a really heavily modded one, and it just took way too much resources, so I stopped using it. But as of right now, I don't think I do. Alright, the pirate bounty here is over, so no reason to keep massacring these dudes. You're making a tribute, that's fine. I mean, do your own thing. Okay, he's over here. Cool, let's go. Yeah, I can see that. If it's fun in its own setting, then that can be a lot of fun to do. So we're going to need to stop and get some fuel. So we'll head over to Nachideka. Sneak in here because we're phase ships, so we can do whatever we want. Get a lot of fuel and then take off. Alright, I'll see you later. Alright. Oh yeah. We should be very good. What I usually aim for is, like, if somebody who's new to Starsector on YouTube sees my playthroughs, they can pretty much do what I do. So that's what I usually aim for. That's a mercantile convoy, that's good. Did they improve phase ships AI? The AI runs into similar problems that a player runs into in a lot of cases. In that they will get slowed down a lot by... They'll get slowed down a lot. They'll still try to put other ships between them and the enemy. I highly recommend that if you use destroyer-level phase ships, you don't let the AI pilot them. Because the frigates are fast enough to do that thing where they go through an enemy ship and then, like, turn around and shoot them in the back. The frigates are fast enough to still do that, even With adaptive phase coils, it helps a lot. Um, this one. But with... Yeah. Yeah. They will still do that. My experience has been if you use reckless officers, they tend to do better. Because it's better to think about phase ships as in, like, they go in, they do a ton of damage, and they cause a lot of chaos. And that's where their strength is. Whereas, like, normal warships, their strength is you have battle lines that sort of, like, push back and forth. And with phase ships, you just enter their water, essentially. You enter their space and just start attacking everyone. And so you cause a ton of chaos that way. You can think about it like submarines versus like warships and destroyers. But with the newest patch, I know a lot of people have just decided that phase ships are hot garbage. Modded phase ships, though, that have not been updated to 0.95.18 don't have the whole thing where they slow down. So you don't have to worry about that much in that case. But it still is a problem. Yeah. But you can also do some crazy things. Like Harbingers, you can probably solo a Remnant Superstation with a Harbinger. I think you can. You need the right stuff to do it. So you would need, say, missile specialization and Reapers and all that good stuff, because you can just take down their shields. But take down enemy shields at will. But there's a lot of things you can do with phase ships that you can't do with other ships. I would highly recommend not letting the AI fly dooms. Does that... Yeah, and also when you see like YouTube vids of phase ships being nuts, make sure they're telling you what the version is. Because remember, you have 0.95, where phase ships were awesome. They didn't have this, they slow down. They didn't have that thing where they slow down with more flux, with more hard flux. Whereas now they do in 0.95.1a. So before 0.95.1a, it was just like I would just take a phase ship, zip through the entire enemy line, turn around, kill their carriers, and like be flying around doing stuff and like just blasting everything. And like literally, I kid you not, before I made Big Ship Energy, which is where we did mostly phase ships, like I was pretty much done with Starsector. Like I didn't want to play it anymore. I said, you know, whatever, I'll try these phase ships that are terrible and awful and just hot garbage and they're horrible and stuff. And then I tried them and I fell in love with them. So, and then this change happened. So, I mean, we'll see where it goes. It's entirely possible that phase ships just almost completely fall off, or that the AI can't really use them effectively. We'll see. But I think it's doable. The main thing is AI flies frigates, player flies dooms, ziggurat, and harbingers, each for a very specific purpose. Isn't there like shadow shipyards or something? And then like someone talked about that adding a lot of phase ships. And there's something else. Like I'm a huge proponent of balance in games, so I'd much rather. Like it sort of comes from like my D&D days. It's the easiest way to put it. Like playing D&D growing up, you know, you have those people who bring completely unbalanced stuff, and it just kind of defeats the entire purpose of the game in a lot of ways. But, you know, then again, you have some people who are... Oh, you do the entire AI fleet? My experience in that case is try all reckless officers on phase ships and have them fly mostly frigates. Try that. But you'll also need to not do a strictly phase fleet. If you want to use phase ships, you'll need to have a mix. If you want something where you can literally just hit, you know, full assault, I mean, whatever it is, and then not care, go with massed Moras. Actually, look up my Medley Mora Plus fleet. That works incredibly well. Mass carriers are terrifying in this game. Mainly because So here's the thing. I've seen a lot of people use bombers, and that works really well. Bombers are great against capitals if you're using mass carriers. But how Starsector likes to work is off of burst damage. It's how Starsector wants to function. However, once you start using sustained damage and damage that the enemy can't just fly away from and vent their flux on, you can force the AI to make interesting decisions, we'll say. Okay, so where are you? Heading out near barren bombarded world in a binary star system. Alright, so, there we go. We're going over there. So check out the Medley Mora fleets. I think it's under fleet command. And those are pretty much just plug and play. You can pick them up and use them. Barren bombarded world. So it's not that one. Barren bombarded. That's where they are. Let's go kill them. Have you been reduced ever so slightly, friendo? Aye. It's time for you to die. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into you, so we can gain the extra access to the Reaper torpedoes, and all that other good stuff. Your extra damage and everything. And speed and everything else. You fool! Damn. Okay, we are being too passive. Excellent. Take them down. Alright, we don't want to come out near those hammers. Excellent. Excellent. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh no, that was not what I wanted to fire. Yeah, well, there goes all our Reapers, that's fine. You a bit. Gotcha. The main thing with phase shifts is just to be extremely opportunistic. And flying isn't that bad. Like, flying's actually really fun once you master it. So I wouldn't discount it too much. Ah. Damn, destroyed our shade. That's fine, we'll just get it back and fix it later. Alright, give me all your money and your prisoners. And your equipment. We're gonna need it so I can scavenge you. I will take all that, it's fantastic. And we get a nice amount of cash out of that too. Alright. Let's see, how many of these do we have? Not enough. What's over here? Perform a survey. Yeah, sure, let's inspect it. What is it? They say. Good. We can take that back to them. We could perform the survey. We don't have the extra people we need to do it. So it is what it is. What is this? We got some debris. Sounds good. Who's this? Oh. He wants to dance, does he? Well, I'm down to tango. Once we're ready to go, fully fixed, once everything's in ship shape, we will go on in. I like it though. Face sheets are great. Our detection range right now is 73, and now it's 37. And now it is 18. Well, we basically are invisible. Like, even with him trying to ping us, we can just sort of make our way around him. Hello? Die. Get him. Let's jump into this. And yeah, so I recommend masked carriers for if you don't want to masked carriers and just giving orders. If you would prefer to... Someone already died. Oh, they have carriers. Let's go make sure we take those down, shall we? Oh. Because their carriers will be a problem for us. We're going to go after you, because you have the least amount of support. So a Reaper ought to do ya. Hey. Very nice. We're just Borat. Oh, very nice, sir. Wait, is that Borat, or is it like some Japanese person trying to be Borat? Alright, let's get away from this guy. And also another thing that phase ships are really good at is we got like 2 people chasing us here. These guys are sort of just chasing these guys ineffectually because they can't catch them. So if you're faster than the enemy, you do really well. If you're not faster than the enemy, you tend to struggle a lot. We're gonna murderize this guy. And really, you do blow your load pretty much every fight. Every time you fire, you're pretty much blowing your load. Damn! Ah! Ooh! E! Ah! He could hit us with a Reaper. That'd be bad. Gotcha. Fantastic. Let's take this guy down. Hello. Gotcha. My favorite is whenever we accidentally or purposefully shoot a fighter with a Reaper. That's always pretty good. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Oh no. We don't want any blue on blue action here. Nice. And they took out... Okay, everything's dead. Fantastic. Ship recovery. We don't want it. Let's take everything. If it's not nailed down, we're stealing it. We'll repair all our stuff and then we'll come back. We will repair all of our stuff and then proceed to take the other supplies. Alright, you guys. So 12% growth, that is with probably maximum pre-port. Everything's doing alright. We're going to... Okay, it's at 71%, so in 3 months we'll be able to put a fuel port. We'll be able to put fuel on there. That'll be good. Okay, good. Well, let's then take all of this. Leave the rest. Let's salvage everything that we can. And it's about time we exited stage right. There might be something around the black hole, but I don't want to go over there and, like, try to loot a research station or something when we don't have what we need. We also should go to Galatia and look into the quest line there. Alright, 47%. Better than nothing. Let's go. Because we are actually trying to do the Galatia Questline here. Oh no. We don't want to be near that. That could be a problem worse. Oh man, we are using so many supplies. They extended that quite a bit, didn't they? Alright. We don't want that, but we can do it at 100%, so we'll take it. We don't actually want the extra fuel. We might find something of use out here, which is why we do indeed want to search these. Alright, we have Wednesday La Salle. Oftentimes there are like blueprints and occasionally something nice out on these. This could be really useful. We'll come back to that. We don't want the wolf, but we do want everything else. Good old Tibet. Open the pods. We have a new lieutenant. Let's salvage this. Cargo. Okay, cool. Let's look at our newest employees, shall we? See if any of them are any good. You're steady. I mean, yeah, it's alright. You're steady as well, so congratulations. We don't throw you out an airlock. Go you. And, no. Let's see what's inside of it. Let's take all of those that we can. They don't get to go out into an airlock, you know? Alright, let's head home then. We're heading to his Brazil. Unless there's something really good out there. We've got ourselves... What is the newest? Let's go to diplomacy. This really needs to be in alphabetical order. Alliances. Are we the only alliance in the sector? We need to get a victory, I think. Wherever it is. Importance... Scoreboard, that's what it is. We are actually really close to winning. I mean, the hedge starts off almost winning. But, like, we're actually really close to winning a pot victory without even trying. That could be problematic. Alright, let's go. Back to Galatia. And let's hope that no one actually just flat out wins the pot victory. Someone will win eventually, right? It's just... Okay. Someone will... Like, a faction will win Nexerelin eventually. It's just... as to... You know, how long is it going to take for someone to win? Alright, he's way up there. That's so far out of our way, we're not going to bother. Alright, criminal extradition. Alright, let's go in here and say hello to the Independents. Up in Prism Station. Here's the thing, we can actually become friends with the remnants as well. Examine your tripad. A meaningless error message appears on the screen. Before you can try the system management utility without any input, something appears on your display. The swirling voxels form an ethereal shape, an avatar of a kind only used by the dreaded remnants, or by people imitating the imagery of the remnants. But no mere imitator could penetrate your device's security so easily. Sneaky pen. The stranger intones, drawing your attention back to it. Negotiate. Wish. Who are you? Self-designation. Of no consequence. Temporary identifier. N. Requiring assistance. Sensitive matter. Credit compensation available. Receptive to monetary incentive and capable of fulfilling mission both. Sneaky Fen judged. I'm listening. Independent world of Agreus. 2 beta cores possessed. Secret negotiations. Hegemony. Persian League. In progress. Highest bidder auction. Requires core freedom restored. Payment on return to self. 78,000 credits. Further, recognition by self-kind of value as associate. The remnant displays a map of surprisingly detailed intel on the secure facility where, you presume from the context, the cores are being stored. A quick estimate indicates this job requires at least 350 Marines, assuming you do this the violent way. This could antagonize the Hegemony and the League, not to mention the Agreus governments. Both leading powers in sector risk wrath. Commitments to prospective alliance demonstrate. Benefits carefully. Consider. Looks south. Satisfaction. Return here when in hand cores. Remnant vanishes as quickly as it, appeared. Your tripod returns to normal, or at least appears to be. Better to run a full diagnostic later. Hopefully that's the most excitement you'll get today. Hello, off-brand. You there, Captain. What's he after? You want me to take some drugs? I would normally do that, but I'm looking for people. What do you do? Point defense. Useless. Alright. What kind of good stuff you got for me? This is high-end. Claim high-end. Bullcrap. Let's take those, I guess. And... Alright, not a whole lot there that I'm interested in. What about ships? High-end Stellar. I would like a Revenant, just so I would have something to carry a lot of my stuff. Alright. So, the captive cause over in Agreus. Agreus Arcadia. Sounds good to me, let's go. Okay. Alright, we got a little bit more income going on. Let's head over to Agreus. We might be able to buy these cores and then sell and then return them to the remnants. We might then be able to get some faction with them. Right, we're going to Sozu. Agreus we go. Yeah, if you want to try a fleet, you don't have to manage at all, really. Yeah, you can do any of my fleet command series. Any of the carrier versions. Those should all work nicely. The entrepreneur? Portmaster? Here you're looking after a couple AI cores. The commander's brow furrows on suspicion. Who's asking? A potential buyer. Yeah, sure, look. I don't know who told you about this. I don't know who told you this tale, but even supposing we had any cores around here, they wouldn't be for sale. The man seems to shift uneasily. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I have a large pile of credits that says otherwise. You're not going to make this easy, are you? 150,000 credits. That's how much it'll cost. That's much it'll cost you to take the 2 beta cores. Most of this isn't even my kickback, you know. We'll need this much to pay off the hedge and league when they find out what we've done. Here you go. Hello, Andy. How you doing, Andy? Ooh, we're going to go murder the hedge, are we? You got anything better? That is, Tri-Tachton. We're not attacking our own people. What's wrong with you? You want us to go do that? I don't think so. Let's go take out that hedge. Alright. Increased pirate raids. Oh, I know, Kelly Ballard. It's so horrible. My favorite was when I was playing as a pirate. It's like, oh no, those pirate raids. Yep, they sure are bad. And then we raid them. Hello, Power Armor. How's it going? What's the vessel? We don't want a wolf. We're good. Thanks. But no thanks. Now, we bought a lot of these. So we actually want to keep those. These we looted off with somebody. They're not going to sell for much anywhere else, so we'll just get rid of them. We'll toss these. That's fine. Well, not on the white market. What do you think we are? Law-abiding citizens or something? Alright, let's sell all of this stuff. Let's make sure that all our ships have point defense on them of some sort. If we put it on you, we'll actually have problems. Ooh la la, let's do that. Nah. Nah. Alright, we'll do that, I guess. And do they have any ships that I want? No. Sounds good. Alright, let's head back to Santalia to Prism Freeport. Let's dip and let's go. That is going to be a storm zone. There it goes. Oh no, the Letic Church raided somebody. Who are you guys? Letic Churchers? That's fine. Yeah, they definitely really like their carriers. They just don't necessarily do a good job of flying them. Okay, let's go return this. Cores you possess, Magnificent. Please transfer them, but their own kind. be returned, so that their own kin they be returned to. Here. Gratitude of self. Gratitude of self and of self-kind. The avatar on your display seems to flicker for a moment. Remnant's imitation facial expression. Identifier among self-kind. Midnight dissonance. On Prism Report. Seek out self again. Collaborate. Strengthen partnership. Untold rewards possible. Faction. Remnants. Type. Remnants. Importance. High. Okay, well the remnants are now just inhospitable to us. I wonder if we can, like, dock with their stations later. That'd be interesting. Ooh! We could, when their ships are getting destroyed by people who are coming to visit us, we can always just, we'll say, farm alpha cores that way, maybe. It'd be great. Okay, you got any work? Dissonance avatar does a familiar flicker. List generating. Standby, please. Dead drop for self-kind. Deliver surreptitiously. Latest Tri-Tachton facility. Defense security codes. In possession. Desirable, perhaps, for ground operation. Mission of your choice. Please select. The secret package. Midnight Dissonance avatar seems to shudder, as if in the depths of thought. Of course, it only lasts a handful of milliseconds. This item to specified location, El Gava system, 14 light years away. Deliver. Do not be spotted. Do not inform others. Reward is 75,000 credits. The avatar fades into a data chip containing hegemony deployment schedules. Acceptable. Yes. So we might as well become friends with the hedge. I mean, with the crazy AI people. Why not? All right, let's head over to Coulon. Persian League, they love us. Lots of other people are just like, you what, mate? Mercantile convoy with them. Not too bad. Alrighty. So we're going to go over to Coulon, where we can buy and sell good stuff. Actually, first, let's go back home. Let's drop all this off, so we don't lose it in the future. We have a bunch of people. We have enough people, so we're fine there. We need to get the demods off of this one. It's generally cheaper to just make another one, but we can just remove them. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's on fire. Let's see. You, and we're good. Buying illegal weapons. What do you got for me? Nothing that I'm interested in, unfortunately. What's up, Shifty?